Well, hello everybody. It's been a really, really long time, that's for sure. There's
Yep.
been a lot going on within the period of time, and we'll explain everything in a bit.
Yep. It's been a long time since we got to do anything basically.
Yeah, it's crazy how much time has flown since you took your vacation, and I did my little video about Call of Duty,
Yeah, it's been like what, a month?
something like that. Yeah,
And then we finally decided to take the time and actually play some Call of Duty again, which I will admit this took 13 tries
yeah.
to actually do a video. So it took quite some time.
We haven't played the beta though. I've had no time to download it or any play those, so that's the problem, really.
Oh, I got to play the beta.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I got to play it at a game or a gaming cafe.
How was it?
It was really interesting. I don't know if I'm actually gonna ever get the chance to play it, but yeah, definitely
You mean
interesting.
own it?
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
Own it, play it. Well, actually, play it probably if I go back to that gaming cafe.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably end up just I don't know, man. I'm hoping I'm gonna be able to play it and own it, but
Yeah,
the fact of the matter is that I'm getting married.
yeah,
Actually, this October 12th. So,
yep.
yeah, we've been doing a lot of prep for that, and Alec has been busy with his own stuff.
I've been busy with vacationing.
Yeah, he's been away with his family a lot, and it's just been darn near impossible to make videos these days.
Yeah, and especially since like you guys are getting so much prep for your marriage, it's like nope.
Yeah. Anyway, we played a little capture the flag here. It was pretty fun.
Took us forever though.
Yeah.
And it was just snipers too, so that was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I hate
We
the one that I'm using though. That single shot pisses me off every time I use it.
I'm using the Widowmaker. I
Yep.
love this gun actually.
That's how we get all of our single wives. McLean just shoots her.
Oh gosh.
Gotta love humor. I don't know. It's been an interesting couple months since we posted. Yeah, I think it's been like a month and a half since you and I actually did a video together.
Yeah.
Because the last one was you doing it,
Yeah.
so it was kind of interesting.
From what I understand, I think they had some Pacific Theater stuff that was released for Battlefield 5. I haven't looked into it much
Yeah.
because I haven't had the time or I've been busy with other stuff, but
Mm.
yep.
I think in between videos that you and I post, I think Brandon and I are gonna start posting some videos too.
Yeah. That might be wise. You could take over for a bit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like,
Introduce a third bro.
yeah, pretty much. But I mean, like, he has like Black Ops 4, so you could always run some zombies on that.
Yep.
And the amount of customization you can do on zombies in that game is ridiculous.
Mm.
Like you can start off with like 500,000 points, and you can keep like the magic boxes on all the time, and same with the pack a punch.
That's pretty wild.
And you can make it so that like zombies can only crawl or something like that, and you can fight in a coliseum, dude. Like the freaking coliseum, you can fight in it.
That is pretty cool. Yeah.
So it's. I told him one day we're gonna have to make a video out of that because he wants to start recording his own videos too, and I was just like, well, maybe you and I can take over our channel when McLean can't make videos.
Yeah. I'm thinking realistically, I'm not going to be able to come on very often anymore.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like for the first year of marriage, at least.
Yep.
Everything after that, you might have some more time.
Mm-hmm.
I hear the first year of marriage is always the hardest.
I've heard a lot of people say different things.
Yeah,
I've heard a lot of people say that marriage is great for the first several years, and then it's kind of like, yeah,
you kind of get used to.
you get used to it, and it feels like it doesn't have quite as much meaning.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people's parents are divorced.
Yeah, it's really sad.
It's sad, but when you think about it, like some parents get married when they're like young, and then it's just like they don't they don't love each other at like certain points. So it's just like, or if you have like an abusive father or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, we might be introducing a third bro. So
Mm-hmm.
that should be interesting.
Yeah, I'm hoping I'm not gonna just turn into being other bro, but I would say it's certainly a possibility.
Yeah. I'm just waiting to get
We'll
my
see.
I'm just waiting to get my own console. Look at the shot. Boof.
Yeah, we're a little poor right now,
Yeah. I'm broke.
and I'm planning for a wedding, so that's where all my money's going.
Yep. Weddings are not cheap.
Yeah. Anyway, one of the cool things we did was we saw It, Chapter 2.
Ooh. I think it's more of a comedy than it is a freaking horror movie.
Uh, I don't know. I'd say it was a horror movie with comedic elements.
Yeah. It wasn't as scary as like people portrayed it to be.
No, yeah. I mean, I felt some tension here and there, but like I wasn't scared out of my mind or anything. I didn't dream of Pennywise when I went to bed that night.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Now, if they made like movies like that into real life, I'd probably crap my pants.
What do you mean?
Like if uh like Pennywise like was an actual
Oh, if
like
he was actually real?
if he was actually real and they had like that.
Yeah. Well, my problem with horror is that I think it's a lot easier to make it better as a book rather than a
Yeah.
movie because with the movie you constantly have to show stuff in order for it to be scary.
Yeah.
And in a lot of cases, it doesn't really end up being that way, at least in my opinion. I don't scare too easy with movies.
I'm neither.
Um, but I mean, you and I made the comparison. We were kind of talking about this the other day about like Pet Cemetery versus the movie versus Pet Cemetery the book, and how much better the book is. The book is a freaking masterpiece. It's
And
terrifying.
oh yeah. I was legit scared when I read that book.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily have bad dreams, but I'd like lay in my bed, kind of thinking about Zelda
Oh yeah.
hanging out behind the furnace because I'm in a basement, and
Yeah.
it kind of makes it creeps you out a little.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's a lot better as a genre as literature when it comes to
I
horror.
don't I don't know. Did Stephen King actually make it chapter 2 as a book?
Well, no, like what he did was he just wrote a massive novel that's basically as thick as the Bible called It, and then
Uh
he like divided it into two halves, right? So he had It
yeah.
chapter 1 and then It chapter 2.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're apparently going to make a third It. And when I first heard about this, I was like, oh gosh, why
It's just
are they really going to bring
it's just
back
like
Pennywise
why?
again? But then I realized as I did some research online that they're saying that it's a lot more probable that it's going to be a prequel.
Mm-hmm. It's probably gonna be set in the time of like between it chapter 1 and 2.
Oh, it's actually going to be between?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought maybe what they would have done was they would take it back to like, I don't know, 1850 or somewhere
Oh,
very
like
far back in time. I think that would be pretty scary. There's something about the past
that's very
that makes
scary.
things a lot more creepier.
Very scary. Like I don't know. When I saw like the one that came out in like 1970, I think it was, I was not scared at all. Like it was so predictable.
Oh, the It, the old It.
Yeah, the one that came out in like the 70s or something like that.
Mm.
But yeah, it was just like, not for me, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what they do with that.
Yeah, horror movies basically didn't work at all back then.
Yeah,
I mean, you'd get the odd movie like Halloween, which was a masterpiece in itself, And it's really amazing how well that movie was made, considering how low budget it was at the time.
Mm. Or the
Because,
Human Centipede.
oh yeah, that was whacked.
Just so whack. I don't know, but apparently I read on I think it was Facebook or something that they released 5 new movies to help you through Halloween on Netflix.
Oh yeah,
So I'm kind of interested to see what 5 movies they are.
yeah. Well, I'm not gonna rewatch Haunting of Hill House, not because I thought it was scary. I thought it was just not that good.
There's a lot of horror movies that they should have,
Yeah, because
just
everybody
left.
was crying on Facebook and they're like, "Oh, do not ever watch this TV show. It's gonna give you nightmares for weeks." And I watched it and I was like, "This is not scary at all. What are you talking about?"
Nope.
I guess some people are scared by certain things. Like I'm more scared, I find, by things that are like psychologically messed up. Things that
Yeah.
like sort of play with your mind, like how Pet Cemetery did a lot, rather
Yeah.
than like scary imagery. Like Pennywise, he doesn't really scare me. He
No.
probably would in real life, mind you, but like just sort of like as a character, even though he has a really creative and interesting concept. Um, I don't know. Like I'm just not really scared of him. I think he's
Yeah.
kind of funny at times, to be honest.
Yeah. With his snappy comebacks.
Or his shaking, his.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if Pennywise, like, that Pennywise was actually real, I'd probably be scared.
Yeah,
But
we
since,
all would be. I mean, Pennywise can take anybody's fear,
well, yeah,
right?
he's the he's the symbolism
He's
of
basically the
fear.
entity of fear,
Yeah.
is the way I understood it.
Yep. I don't know. They're opening up the idea of making a chapter 3.
Hmm.
That's what it says online. And let's see, what does it say here? Oh, it doesn't really say anything. I don't know. I feel like if they made It Chapter 2 came out way too close for the first one. Because it's supposed to happen every 27 years. It took 2.
What?
Because when it came out, that was 2017. It Chapter 2 came out this year.
Oh, what? That doesn't matter.
Yeah, but usually it comes out every 27 years.
Well, yeah, like, but it. I understood why they did that.
Yeah. Yeah, It Chapter 3 is unconfirmed, but it feels like a terrifying possibility in the not so distant future.
Yeah, so we're probably talking about 2021 or 2022.
Yeah. But what are they gonna like do with that? Because they killed it. Like, is he gonna come back?
Well, like I said, I think they might make a prequel.
Maybe.
They might go back in time a few hundred years or 100 years or however long.
Yeah. Since that we actually have like the technology to make a third one.
Yeah,
I don't know, it's gonna be interesting.
yeah. I mean,
So
I liked both of the movies, but I wouldn't say that I love them.
yeah.
Just because I don't really think that horror is that great of a genre for the most part. I mean,
Mm,
there's certain movies like the original Halloween from 1978. That's a great movie, of course, as I've
yeah.
said. But and I did like The Conjuring a lot too. I think that's a really well made movie.
That's a very haunted movie. It
Yeah,
drove people to suicide.
yeah. Or so they say. It's pretty wild.
Yep.
This is turning into more of a horror podcast, but maybe
Yeah,
that's
whatever.
okay because I don't want to talk about the gameplay. The gameplay wasn't that great here.
No.
I mean, at least for me. I'm really bad with sniper rifles, but I thought we'd just do something different.
Yep. You gotta mix it up every once in a while,
Yep,
which is great.
true that.
It's great, but it's not so great.
I love sniping in Battlefield.
Yeah.
I love the scout class. That's my friend.
Yeah. I'm not too terrible at sniping in this game. Like I've gotten a few kills.
Yeah. I find that my reaction time's a little slow. Like I missed a shot there.
You should just punch him in the face.
The funny thing is that I missed him and then he got me right there. I was pretty sad.
Yeah, you got. Was it?
He
Didn't
hit me
hurt.
with a banshee though, that's why.
Yeah, Banshees are energy shotguns, so
Yep.
it's definitely interesting. I still find it funny when I ragdolled the crap of that one dude.
Yeah.
It was it was definitely something that I was proud of. I couldn't I couldn't get the dude at the end. You got him. I was just bombarding. I was like, screw it.
Well, um,
Thanks for listening to us ramble.
yeah, I know it's been a bit of a weird video, but I hope you guys are having a great week, and we'll see
Ugh.
you next time. We're hoping that's going to be a lot sooner than last, but
Depending.
yeah.
But anyways, we'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Peace.